gathered here today to join Stephen and Margarite in marriage, the union of husband and wife, in accordance with the purposes for which it was instituted. And into this holy union, Stephen and Margarite now come to be joined. If any of you here knows the reason why they may not be lawfully married, speak now or forever hold your peace. Silence is good. And I require and charge you, both of you, if you know a reason why you may not be lawfully married, speak now or forever hold your peace. Again, silence is good. Margarite, will you have this man to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love him, comfort, honour and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Stephen, will you have this woman to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honour and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I will.
And will all of you, friends and family here, witnessing these promises, are all in your part to support these two people in their marriage? Let us pray. Gracious and loving God, Creator, you have also created us male and female in your image. Look upon this man and this woman who come to you today seeking your blessing, that helps them to honour and keep the vows they will make, and keep them joyful and happy for the rest of their lives. There is a poignant passage in a book written by a doctor. The book is entitled Mortal Lessons, Notes on the Art of Surgery. Why is he talking about surgery at a wedding? Anyway, the author writes, a young woman asked me after surgery if her mouth will always be like this. And I tell her yes, because a nerve has been cut. She nods and her husband remains silent. But he smiles and says, looks at her and says, you know, I kind of like it. It's kind of cute. And he bends over and kisses her crooked mouth. And I see how he twists his lips to accommodate hers, to show her that their kiss still works and always will. And I remember that the gods are supposed to have appeared in ancient Greece as mortals. So I hold my breath and let the wonder of this moment sink in, and I whisper silently to myself, this is love. What is love? Many people have written about it. Back in biblical times, a man called Paul from Tarsus wrote about it and says, love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not being envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It's not being irritable or resentful. It doesn't rejoice in wrongdoing, it rejoices in the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. And love never ends. An American writer, Wilfred Peterson, has written a short summary of the art of marriage. The art of marriage. I'd like to share it with you. A good marriage, he says, must be created. In marriage, it's the little things that are often the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It's having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It's just standing together, facing the world. It's forming a circle of love with family and friends, a circle that gathers in the entire family of life. It's speaking words of appreciation, words that build up. It's demonstrating gratitude in many ways. Love is having the capacity to forgive and to forget. It's giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It's a common search for the good and the beautiful. It's not only marrying the right person, it's being the right partner. You have come today. The first thing you've done is light 2 candles that were now in nature's way extinguished, which is, we're going to relight them after you make your vows. The reason why we do this in some weddings, and this is their choice to have it this way, is that marriage doesn't change us. When you marry somebody else, you still remain the person you are. We accommodate ourselves to that person and make it into a union of love. But at the same time, we keep our individuality. And that's the symbolism of the 2 outside candles. We remain who we are. We cannot change that. But it's different. We're no longer alone. We now have our life to share. And that's the symbolism of lighting center candle from the outer candles. Together, you're all one. I, Stephen.
I, Stephen.
Take you, Margarite.
Take you, Margarite.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
For the rest of our lives.
For the rest of our lives.
I, Margarite.
I, Margarite.
Take you, Stephen.
Take you, Stephen.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
For the rest of our lives.
For the rest of our lives.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
Margarite, I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my vow,
as a symbol of my vow,
with all that I have,
with all that I have,
and all that I am,
and all that I am.
I honor you.
I honor you.
Stephen, I give you this ring
Stephen, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my vow,
as a symbol of my vow,
with all that I have,
with all that I have,
and all that I am,
and all that I am.
I honor you.
I honor you.
Stephen and Marguerite have now given themselves to each other by solemn vow, the joining together of hands and the giving and receiving of the ring, and I pronounce that they are officially husband and wife. You may now kiss your bride. Friends, I give you Stephen and Marguerite as husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Hey!
All right, now you guys got to sing along to this one. Dance with me. I want to be your partner. Can't you see? Music is just starting, night is falling. I am calling. Dance with me. Fantasy never be so thrilling. I feel free. Hope that you are with the beat of your feet. Dance with me. Ooh, let it lift you off the ground. Sorry, love is all around us. I can take you where you wanna go. Dance with me. Want to be your partner, can't you see? Music is just starting, night is falling, and I am calling. Dance with me. Oh, let it lift you off the ground. Sorry, and love is all around us. I can take you where you wanna Dance with Thank you, thank you. Congratulations.
Yeah!